of Team A, Roshni Rudrapriya Rajashekar.
Hey guys, it's me, Raj. I'm the second speaker from Group A, so I'm going to be presenting to you about something that's really close to my heart over the past few days that we've been doing this, and that's the main thing of this presentation, the campaign, #ForTheChildren, FTC. Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it, if I might say so myself. Okay, before I move on, what is this campaign? This campaign is a program to gain the cooperation of parents around the world to realize that they also play a part. They are also responsible for their children's internet use. So therefore, they have to play their part as a responsible digital citizen to mold their children into becoming responsible digital citizens themselves. All right, our campaign has a few important things, three. So the first one is going to be engage. Engage the audience, the target audience, which are the parents, of course. But we have a special way of getting to the parents. You see, if we, as a person, want to talk to another person, we have to, and convince them of something, we have to gain that trust, we have to gain their heart. So in order for us to reach out to parents, we will reach out to the children. And through the children, we will reach the parents. In a positive way, obviously. So our target audience are the parents, and we'll reach them through the children, and we propose a way to reach through them through a challenge called #ForTheChildren. This challenge is spread through social media, Instagram or Twitter or whatever. Challenges seem to be quite useful and quite effective. For example, the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. It managed to raise more than $100 million in a 30-day period, and that 77 million of that money has been used to do research, and the research has been has helped scientists identify a new gene and associated with the disease, and it's said that a treatment is going to be made out. So therefore, our challenge is very simple. You don't have to throw an ice bucket on your head. You just take a picture or take a paper of a statistic. For example, what my first speaker has said, 26% of people, sexual predators will find the location of their prey via social media on a piece of paper, take a picture, black and white filter, and post it on Instagram, #ForTheChildren. And through this, if the parents see their children and this statistic, this horrifying statistic, in the same picture, they will finally realize that this is important and they have to act upon it. Okay, our second thing is to educate. Educate meaning is to gain and spread knowledge about the responsibilities of being a digital citizen. Because once you have internet access, you are available to everyone worldwide. And we have sort of like a power. And with power comes great responsibility. So we have to learn how to use that responsibility through education. Okay, next is to regulate their internet use through education. Even my dad, he is sort of internet savvy, if I may say so. He regulates and monitors my internet use by using certain things through his education, and he monitors it and then he filters out what I can see and what I cannot see. But it's not like all parents are like that. That's why through this campaign we'll spread awareness and show people how to do this through this campaign, how to be more responsible digital citizens. We will show them more efforts to guide and enlighten their children to use the internet in a beneficial way. You know what? I'm feeling kind of generous today. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek on what our campaign can show you. What we can teach them is how can we be a responsible digital citizen. The first way is to respect other people. We have to realize that we are not the only people on the internet. Whatever we say may offend someone else. So we need to use our words wisely and respect other people. Next is not to get easily influenced. We see posts on social media every day we see really unbelievable things. Doesn't mean they're right. We need to do our research and fact check before we share it to other people, to our loved ones, to our friends, and influence them as well. Next, obviously we have to follow the rules. It's sad, but we have to follow the rules everywhere we go. To be responsible, we need to avoid crime, cyberbullying, cyber harassment, and cyber stalking, etc., etc. And we need to follow the rules to be a responsible digital citizen. Safe and healthy, not the same thing. Safely, using the internet safely, is to make sure that your personal information isn't out there for cyber criminals to just grab and move on with. And healthily is to not overuse internet. And lastly, using all of this at the same time, we need to benefit from the internet as well, as in doing our shopping online, banking, and communicating with loved ones. Once we accomplish all of that, then we can be responsible digital citizens. Lastly is to apply. Like I said just now, regulating children's usage. We have to monitor what they do before they learn how to be responsible digital citizens. We need to guide them a little bit. We should filter out the negative things that they're allowed to see and protect their information at the same time. We cannot expose what, for example, even if you post a picture online, people will know where you are. And people will know that you're not at home, which is really, really dangerous. So parents need to teach their children how to use this wisely. Next is to stand up for your rights. For example, using Google, and if you end up getting caught in cyberbullying, cyber harassment, you can stand up for your rights by becoming a digital citizen and reporting to people like GetNetWise, Microsoft, CyberTip, Cyber999, CSM, and so on. That's all from me today. I hope that this campaign will bring justice to those who wish to and imply that all of us should be responsible digital citizens. Thank you.
Thank you, Roshni. We have heard the points raised by the second speaker from Team A. Now I'd like to call upon the second speaker from Team B to present their proposal. Please give a round of applause to Myra Alisa Faisal.
Ladies and gentlemen, although parents already know the basics, they have to update themselves, update their knowledge, and equip themselves with about online usage to become responsible digital citizens of tomorrow, and to ensure that technology does in fact have a positive impact to not only them, but to their children as well. Parents need to become responsible digital citizens to ensure that their children can become responsible digital citizens as well. This is all a game of monkey see, monkey do, because parents are their role models. But how will we do this? I will tell you that in a little bit later, but before that, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The internet has played an important role in our lives. Although 47% of the world population uses the internet to this day, surely it is 47% of people consist of different age and peer groups, including children, to the young ones, to the teens, and even parents. If I were to ask the audience if their parents knew at least a little bit or the basics about the internet, I can guarantee you several will say yes. Firstly, what can we do with the parents to make them realize about being responsible digital citizens? One word, ladies and gentlemen, One Bestari Net. Frog VLE is a One Bestari Net project in an environment to connect over 10,000 government schools across Malaysia to the internet connectivity with our Yes 4G connectivity, and to provide an online learning platform with the Frog VLE. VLE, that stands for Virtual Learning Environment, that is simple, fun, and engaging. With Frog, parents are able to leave their tips and questions on the dashboard provided. They will be given their very own email and password. With this, they can share tips with other parents from all around Malaysia, from the rural areas to the biggest of every city. With this, their knowledge about becoming responsible digital citizens will increase gradually, and this is all possible because of Fraud VLE. Next would be Facebook. Facebook has become a social media app that is widely used, especially among adults. Therefore, we intend to use this as our ticket to acculturating them to become responsible digital citizens. We are planning to create a Facebook page. In fact, we already did. You can go like that now. On this Facebook page, we don't only intend to post our updates or what we have done with our campaign, but instead we also want to open up a question and answer session where parents can ask any question regarding the internet and how do they keep their children safe. We want to make parents realize that it's okay to ask questions, because especially if it's regarding the safety of their very own children. Here, parents can open up their thoughts regarding cybersecurity and how to use the internet in a more advanced way, rather than just knowing the basics. I mean, come to think about it now, nowhere is safe nowadays. I know during the previous eras, parents hate it when their child goes out late at night and doesn't come home until midnight. But now, even if parents leave their children at home alone, how can you guarantee they're safe? With the Wi-Fi, with the internet access, with their cell phones, with their mobile apps, nowhere is safe. Predators can just attack them online even if their parents don't know it. And that is why we need to create this program, this campaign, for the safety of the children. This Facebook page helps us to reach out to the parents and tell them the proper ways on using the internet and helping their children. Websites. When we are working on, in fact, any kind of assignment, where else do we go when we have the internet? We just type in something and we get a lot, and we just open it through websites. Websites are significant ways to conduct these types of researches. There are hundreds, maybe thousands or millions of websites out there that can be used for any kind of research, including cybersecurity. One of these websites includes Cybersecurity Malaysia as well as CyberSAFE Malaysia. If we dig in a little deeper to these two websites, we can find a lot of information that we can use from keeping the children safe from the online digital world. On CyberSAFE Malaysia's website, in fact, we can find a lot of information about cybersecurity for different peers, including kids, youth, organizations, and parents. When we browse through it, we can find information about teaching children about online usage, preventing children from spending too much time online, and protecting them from online predators. We want to interpret this information, ladies and gentlemen, so that every parent knows how to guard their children from any form of cyber crimes that is lurking out in the real world at this very moment. Then parents can refer to these websites anytime, anywhere, in view of the fact that the internet is available everywhere nowadays. Finally, YouTube videos. Personally, my life revolves around YouTube, and I can guarantee you that most of the youth in this very hall can agree with me on that. I mean, admit it, YouTube is life. And nowadays, ladies and gentlemen, even parents use YouTube as much as children do. And I can bet you on that, probably about 50 cents, but still. YouTube has become a very large platform for people to watch videos in order to obtain entertainment and pleasure. We want to record videos and tell stories, real stories that has happened, to spread awareness and knowledge to these parents. The videos will implement steps on how to do various things with the internet that parents usually don't know how to do, including how to report threats and how to consult helplines, including Cyber 999 and Childline 15999. This video will help educate the parents in a more entertaining manner. Personally, even I enjoy studying in a more entertaining manner rather than just reading the traditional textbooks. Some examples of YouTube videos that has actually changed the perspective of the world regarding cyber crimes include R.H, or you might say it as Rage, and Predator in my phone. And this has changed the perspective of many people, ladies and gentlemen. With that, I end my speech. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Myra. We have heard the points raised by the second speaker from Team B. Thank you.